Do you know there was a black-run hospital in America that performed over 1,000 surgeries a year during segregation? Before it existed, black people in Mississippi already knew what denial felt like. When they were sick, white hospitals turned them away. When injuries became emergencies, doctors refused to touch them. Some were sent miles down the road. Others were told to wait. Many didn't survive the waiting. This wasn't accidental. This was Jim Crow medicine was designed to exclude. In the Mississippi Delta, black families learned quickly that relying on white institutions meant gambling with their lives. So they started asking a dangerous question. What happens if no one is coming to save us? The answer began forming in Mound Bayou, an all-black town built by formerly enslaved people who believed survival required control. At first, the idea sounded impossible. Hospitals required money, land, trained staff, equipment, and black doctors were barred from white hospitals. Black nurses were shut out of training programs. Funding was blocked at every level, but exclusion clarified something important. If care was never coming, it had to be built. Community leaders began meeting quietly. Doctors spoke with ministers. Business owners pledged funds. Families donated what little they had. They planned carefully, knowing failure would be used as proof they never belonged. The goal wasn't protest. It was permanence. In 1942, that plan became real. They built Taborian Hospital. Every part of it was black-run. Doctors, nurses, administrators, support staff. Patients arrived from across the region, people who had been turned away everywhere else. Surgeries were performed, babies were delivered, lives were saved. More than 1,000 operations a year, at a time when segregation claimed black institutions couldn't function at scale. White officials didn't storm the building. They didn't need to. Funding was withheld. Resources were restricted. Support quietly disappeared. The hospital wasn't attacked for failing. It was abandoned for proving something dangerous, that black communities didn't lack discipline.
Or intelligence.
Or capability. They lacked access, and by design. Eventually, without institutional support, the hospital closed. Not because it didn't work, but because the system refused to let its success become the standard. The surgery saved lives. The example threatened power. So history did what it often does. It moved on quietly, and left out the part where black people built what America said they couldn't. So ask yourself, why were we taught what black communities needed, but not what they built? And how many truths disappear? When success doesn't fit the story a system prefers to tell, not every hero makes it into textbooks. Histora brings them back. Follow Histora for more truth.